Okay, hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday Night
Wait,
Fistivities. Sorry, I
wait
had a
a second. I
difficulty.
can't hear shit.
Renato, oh no. Okay, wait. Renato can't hear. Wait,
I
let me.
hear you. You sound like a.
Okay, sorry. We had a couple of technical difficulties. Hella late. I'm sorry, Stewie. That is so my bad. Okay, I know we were totally on Brazilian time. That's my bad. I fully apologize. I was having some technical difficulties trying to get this going. So let me try to get Hanato back in. Hey, Hanato, I'm so sorry. I was having technical
What the fuck is
difficulties.
going on here?
I mean, I can hear you. Can you hear me? You can hear me,
Can
right?
you guys hear? I can't. What's going on here?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine. I can totally hear you. Everybody,
Wait. Can
yes,
everybody hear Karyn Bryant? Or is it
yes,
just me that's not? I can't
I
hear
think
shit.
everybody can hear me. Everybody's saying, so hey, Zeus Emma saying, Karen, will I be at the fights on Saturday? Yes, I will.
I'm
Dean
gonna.
Curry,
I'm
hello,
gonna.
Randy
Maybe
Ramona.
restart my phone or something. I don't know.
Jeez Louise. Well, I'm sorry that Hanato isn't here, but guess what? Who is? Hey, Max, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Yo, everybody, welcome Max Payne to the show. Max Griffin.
Yo,
What's
yo.
up? How are you?
I'm great. Really good.
Nice. Hey. So listen, you have you. I don't want to say a brand new baby, right? But like, did you just put your kids to bed?
I was actually hitting pads, but my lady put him to sleep, so I got this kind of sneak in the house, tiptoe in, so I wouldn't wake him up. But he's 10 months, so
Oh, okay. And what's his
pretty
name?
new. Tyrus.
Tyrus. Nice. So hitting pads. So did you build out like a whole full on like COVID gym in the garage type thing?
We did originally. I mean, times have kind of changed. They've been
Yeah.
evolving. But when it first happened, yeah, I got the deadlift thing. I got all the weights. I had a nice sponsor, Elite Home Gyms, which worked
Nice.
perfect and laced my whole garage. But now I got hella shit in there. So I kind of got to move it around before I get working in there. But I was just at my other gym, Aaron Nobles, hitting pads with Justin, and
Nice.
had a hard stop at 9 and jammed here, opened up the laptop. I'm still sweating probably, and
Nice.
here we are.
Nice. Well, here we are. Now, Hanato, can you hear us now?
I can't hear shit. Oh, no.
You can't?
What up, brother? You hear me?
Oh, Hanato can't hear us tonight.
No.
Hanato, you know what? I bet he has like maybe he's either got I bet what it is if he's got a Bluetooth on, it's connected to a different device than the one that he's using for this broadcast. Because that has happened to me before where I'm like, oh wait, why isn't it connecting? But it's connected to something else. So Hanato, if you can hear me, or I'll send you a text and I'll tell him that. It's Tech Help with Max and KB.
Hell yo.
See, people are saying, yeah, it's the Bluetooth headphones. Oh my gosh. So wait, okay. So listen, yeah, so Max, everybody's saying, Hanato, you're the problem. Oh my gosh. He's gonna come back. Hey, so do you have a fight lined up?
I actually hit up Sean yesterday, and I told him I wanted to fight a few names. I fight Jingaling, Jeff Neal,
yeah.
Jeff Neal, and Ponzinibbio.
Ooh,
So,
those are all three good ones. Hey, Hanato, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Okay, perfect. Welcome
Yeah,
to the
it
show.
said that you guys' cheap phones was interfering with my signal.
I'm pretty sure you were the failure because Max and I were here already.
Now you guys have a Cricket wireless for us, so you're fucking up my whole program.
That's so racist.
You have a Cricket and then also Metro PCS,
So
and
racist.
you bought it with a Hush card from Hustle Simmons.
So racist.
Yeah,
At any
wow.
rate, Max was saying that he may be fighting either the Leech, Li Jingliang, or my boy
Ooh.
Santiago Ponzinibbio, who, by the
Why
way,
you gotta
Max,
say your boy?
because I work with him over at the UFC. You know, he calls the fights en español con Brandon Moreno y Victor Ortiz.
Yeah, but Con, why you on his nuts though? When we're supposed
I'm
to
not
be
on his nuts.
why
I'm just saying
when we're
Santiago.
supposed to be on?
I'm just saying I like Santiago. He's a good dude. I'm saying
Yeah,
that
but
would be a good fight. That's
we're
a
supposed to
fire fight.
only like Max Payne Griff. You know, why are you gonna be
Look,
talking
I'm not
about?
gonna fluff Max just because he's here. I'm just gonna say I'm
Listen,
gonna be truthful with it. I'm gonna be real with him. I go, Max, you're solid. You're friggin' solid. I also work with Santiago. I think that's a great fight. You guys would throw down.
Yeah.
Listen, you're either with us or you're against us, Karyn Bryant.
I'm just saying it's a good fight.
Personally, I like Max Payne Griff, you know, but hey, we all like what we like.
I'm just saying it's a good matchup.
Yeah, see.
No, I like those fights. I asked Sean. I told my manager Dave Hirschbein, hey, send those names. Jeff Neal too. You know, send those names over.
Jeff Neal.
And he really liked it. Sean really liked it. Said, "Oh, nice. I have something for Max this week." So
nice.
Hopefully we should have something big, something good. You know, they've been announcing a lot of fights. This today, yesterday.
I know.
I have something big and something good too. Karyn knows all about. She don't know about, but she suspect. She suspect that.
That's what we've been hearing.
Yeah,
we've been hearing.
When you do like that, it make it look like you think.
They said
you make it worse, Karyn Bryant.
So listen, Max. So you bring up a good point. There were some good fight announcements. Colby versus Masvidal. What do you think?
You know, personally, I like Colby. You know, I really do.
You mean you like him in the fight, or you like him better just in general?
I think you mean in the fight, right?
I like him as a fighter. Real tough, real good cardio, real good wrestling. I like him in that fight. I do.
Yeah, it's hard to pick against him in that one.
You think that blood will pay it? You think that bad blood will play dividends?
I was talking to somebody today about this fight, and I the only thing, because him, like a lot of other people, was like, oh, it's gonna be a wipeout, and I was like, maybe. I was like, if there might be something that Masvidal know that we don't know about how they match up together, because sometimes it's just a fucking it don't make sense on paper, but when you see it, you go, oh god, like for no good reason, but it's just a bad matchup.
I have reason to believe Masvidal could be the dude that lights him up boxing. You know what I mean? Like it could be the type of thing
boxing, of course.
Right, that he feels really confident that he can outbox him enough to avoid the clinch and the grind and all that stuff. So
because you know what this reminds me?
He might also be able to big brother him a little bit mentally.
It may be. We don't know, but maybe he knows something that we don't know. You know, like also I felt the same way. It's not as big a mismatch or whatever, but I felt the same way about Pena the other time. You know, it's like everybody was like, "There's no fucking way." You're like, well, maybe she knows. Maybe she knows something we don't know. You know. And lo and behold, you know.
What an upset that was, huh?
It was.
To me, it was. I
it was
did not
crazy.
Expect that. No disrespect to Juliana, but I did not expect that.
I think only Juliana and maybe her coach was expect that, and maybe her mom or something like that. I had a stinking suspicion, but I thought I was crazy for thinking that, you know, like something about, we talked about this before, something about the way she sounded in the thing. I have a good bullshit radar, you know, and when she was saying that stuff, I go, maybe she's crazy, but she believes what the words coming out of her mouth. She's not selling a wolf tickets here.
But she's
for some fucking reason, she believed this. Huh?
But Juliana always speaks that way.
No, I'm saying in this particular case, the shit she was saying about now my brain is not working. About Amanda. I thought that I was like, God, for some reason she fucking believed this. I
Okay,
don't know
because
why. I
I've
don't know
never
why she
thought
believed.
Juliana lacked I've never thought Juliana lacked confidence.
I mean, the look in her eyes was like a
Yeah,
crazed look, looking back at the face off and everything.
yeah.
I don't know
And
what
just in the conference, you know where they set everybody up, like, you know where they do that to get everybody talking shit to each
yeah,
other. That one where it's not the face off, but it's like the, you know, where they keep everybody like a press conference, you know, but
yeah,
it have like all the guys on the card.
yep.
And the shit that she was saying, you know, when she was just talking about it, it was just like, this bitch really think that she's got this shit in the bag. And I'm like, I wonder why she think that. Why? You
Maybe she
know?
does.
And then lo
She's a
and behold, she
confident
did.
girl. She's a confident girl, and she's a mama, and she's a badass. I mean, like, like,
Bet you a
more
mama,
power
and I'll
to it.
take you down like this. God, you like a sack of
Oh,
potato.
you fish, man.
Yeah.
You fish.
You're a mama, and I'll go like this. You gotta, like just a couple to the your cabbage piece, and that's it.
He's in the
I'll
cabbage,
straighten,
right?
I'll straighten your hair out. I was one of
But
that.
yeah, so some people are saying here though, in this fight that they think Street Jesus is going to win. Like they think Masvidal is gonna win. Like, but then again, on the flip side, a lot of people saying like, oh, here's Queen Boudica, Radiant. She says Colby is going to murder him. So, you know, it is interesting. I feel like people are kind of like all or
I think
nothing on
people
one camp
don't like
in that
him.
fight.
I think a lot of people take stuff away from him because they don't like him personally.
Right? He's
Oh
a good
yeah, for
fighter.
sure, for
He's a
sure.
good fighter, regardless of what you think of his politics or his approach to the game. Whatever, he's a good
But
fighter.
in this one, those two have the same fucking politics. So
Right.
you can, it's almost like a personality contest because
Yeah.
they do a lot of the same. They talk a lot of shit. They both the
Yeah.
same with the. I don't even want to get into that stuff, but they do
Right.
a lot of the same shit. So
Yeah.
it's which guy you like better. I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know Colby Covington personally. I
Mhm.
got to work with Masvidal,
Mhm.
and we had fun. So you know, if I'm hooting for somebody, I'm gonna hoot for that guy just because, you know, out of the two of them, I've hung out with him and I have a more personal connection now with the guy. He's not my best friend or something, but you know, he was, you know, he had a good sense of humor. We had a lot of fun that night, you know. Not like that, boy. Just it's commentating.
You got a dog in the fight, Max?
What, in that fight?
Mhm.
I mean, I don't really care either way. I do want to run it back with Kobe though, one of these days. I do.
Okay. Okay. Well, to me, Hanato, I am like you. I have more of a personal connection with Jorge from interview.
What kind of personal connection?
If do you want to know the truth?
Let me see your phone.
No, but do you want to know the truth? Can I
Why?
tell you guys a story? And I'm embarrassed now, but
Oh,
dang.
oh, God.
So we used to do a show called Tough Talk
Yeah, I
on
remember that one.
Fox. And there was a season of the Blacks. I can't even believe I'm telling this story. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, wow, this sounds good.
There was a season. Now I'm making it, but there was a season of Black Zillions versus ATT. Anyway, long story short, Jorge came to the set to be a guest on the show. And he came in, and I think I was working maybe with Dominic on that episode. But Jorge came in, and he was kind of, you know, fighting at 170 more than 150. And, you know, he looked good. He looked good. And so
Okay.
he.
What do
You
you
haven't
say?
you haven't seen a man's that you don't like. All these fighters, you're drooling on that one.
Saying here, Karen?
Tell me,
It's
what?
not
You
true.
saw
I
his
cannot
joint through his pants?
I no, I can't believe I'm saying. I can't believe I'm saying this story.
Well,
This goes
say
on
it
my
for fuck's sake,
I
poor
got going
her.
on my credibility. This sucks. But so he said we were talking about something, and it was just like he was talking about fighting up in weight, and that he was going to be changing classes, and that he was going to be doing well. And I just said something like, "Well, that booty." You know, agrees or something.
Oh, you said that on air or just in the?
Well, like to him, and we weren't on the air. I can't say.
Oh, okay.
But I was
Yeah.
like, well, that booty agrees. You know that's a good
He
idea.
must have laughed his ass off. Did he laugh his ass off when you said that
Of
one?
course he did. Of course
Yeah.
he did. But I was embarrassed because like that stuff's not supposed to like be, in the outside
What?
voice.
Well, I understand that. The yeeks make you crazy, do something to me. I feel that way about female when I see that one. I have
That's
to
what
appreciate that one.
Renato would say about
It
the.
does sound like that, and I do appreciate. I love when the girls is not fighting, when they're not cutting weight and stuff. You see some of these girls when they
I bet you love
between
like
fights,
Mackenzie has a cute little booty.
and God, are you? When I saw for the first time Michelle Watterson when she was nowhere near fight camp or whatever, the thickness difference was. mm,
She's very,
I,
very attractive.
and you know what's nice about that too is like you don't see that exact type of thickness on a lot of the Asian women like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a you go, oh caralho, when you
I'm
see that
sorry,
one.
Michelle. I'm sorry, Michelle.
Oh, she know. It's nothing. It is what it is for her. She was made. My God was
I mean,
made that
with the
one.
name The Karate Hottie, she owns it. So obviously,
Yeah, yeah.
she
But it's
knows.
very
Okay, so
different when you see these girls. I mean, some of these chick, even though she's not like a beauty contest, she's not like a top model or whatever. But you remember Batch Correa?
of course, that
Man, when
booty.
she used to
Everybody
get
loved
up
that
there,
booty.
I'll be like, oh caralho, let me too. He think that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go, oh, porra.
Okay, well, as a late Christmas present, I will send to you because I was on
Oh, you
Fight
got some.
Island when she was fighting, and I was sitting there filming the weigh-ins, and I probably have footage or bootage of her,
Oh,
and I could
You
probably send
just
to you.
wait, yeah.
she missed. That's I like when they miss weight. I'll pay her to
That
miss
might
weight.
be part of that problem. That might,
Uh,
or it's a solution.
I'll pay for the leftovers. So I
You'll
mean
pay
for the overage. Yeah, because
okay,
I like that. I want them to.
okay.
If you came to my house, I put you on the scale. You better miss weight for her because I want the extra of the cheeks. I don't even if you have a little bit of the belly like a belly dancer. Fuck it. I want the cheeks. I'll give me the cheeks.
Oh my god.
It's
Okay.
true.
So Max, Hanato, and we wanted to talk to you about this. You posted something on your Instagram today about Drake, and the hot sauce, and to me, this story is hilarious. But what is your take? Maybe you can set it up for the people and let everybody know what the story is if they don't know it.
So I like to post a lot of memes on my page, kind of like the news. I like to let people know news in kind of a entertainment way. But I saw something about Drake and hot sauce, and I was like, what? So I had to kind of look it up. Supposedly, he hooked up with a Instagram model after the show.
That's
And,
believable so far.
he's a
Right.
lover boy. He's a lover boy. So I guess they had he makes sure, when you're really famous, you got to make sure it's consensual. You got to,
Tell me about it, my brother. Tell me about it.
I know we need tips, right? We need
The
tips.
story to my lifey.
So they got down. He wore protection, of course. Those Drake
Nah,
babies.
caralho.
Everyone's
But it
like,
feel better if you feel better. It don't feel
Hanato, you
okay.
have to.
Back to the story. I'm sorry.
So he leaves. He
Hanato.
finishes, goes to the bathroom, disposes of his condom, his used condom.
Right.
He puts hot sauce in it, in the condom. Okay,
Yeah.
throws it away. Goes
Smart.
back to the hotel or wherever he was. The IG model, I want to know who it is. The IG model supposedly goes into the bathroom, tries to impregnate herself.
Of course.
Puts the semen or whatever
Yeah.
into herself.
Yeah.
And it burns her.
Yeah. That's what she get.
From the hot sauce. So
That's what she get.
So now she's trying to sue Drake.
Fuck out of here.
For putting hot sauce in the used condom that she shouldn't have even.
She shouldn't have been doing that stuff. Shame on her. She tried to put she found he had hot sauce. It was Simone now. Simone. Yeah, and they burned that sizzle her vagina. She good for you. You know what? She's lucky she wasn't fucking with me because I don't even do it that way. I'm fix you like a nice hot cocoa or something like that, and then I sprinkle Plan B on that one instead of like a little, the little marshmallow.
Yeah.
No, I put that one, and you know what I tell these chick? I tell them because it's kind of bitter, the Plan B. So I'm tell them it's the diet one, no sugar added. And you know how you have it like those one have a little bit of chase? I should go, caralho, not bad. Oh, my stomach. And then I go like this. I'm out of here, caralho.
Oh,
And then like the gingerbread man,
God.
get the fuck out of there.
You are insane.
Wow.
Oh my! But I will say, at least I'm glad that you guys are using protection.
Speak for yourself.
But Max is married. You're married, Max, right?
You use protection and you married? Caralho. What could be worse? Huh?
I'm not trying to have another baby right now, so.
Okay. Why you don't tell her to? Hey, look, I gotta get you a subscription to Plan B, caralho. You're gonna be giving that one like a Chick Chacks. You're gonna be feeding.
Hey, listen. So, Max, I want to get your opinion on a couple of other things. What do you think about Volkanovski versus Zombie?
I like Volkanovski a lot. I really do. I really do. I think he's tough. I think a lot of part why he's so good because he did rugby at 250 or however much he used to weigh.
He was a big boy,
dude, right?
Yeah.
He a psycho to play rugby.
Yeah.
Football without pads.
Yeah, and he's just a heel athlete. I mean, that was a pro sport,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him in that fight, though. I like him in the fight. I mean, we saw.
I think so too.
T-City did the Korean Zombie, just schooled him, took him to class. Yeah. Who did Zombie go against last? Was it T-City had one after that?
Well, T-City. Well, before that, it was the the Yair fight with that crazy up elbow.
But there was one after the T-City that I think he did very good in. I can't remember.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. He beat. Let me look real fast. But yeah,
like it was a comeback. It was like him making a statement comeback.
Yeah. Why am I blanking?
But why the fuck I can't remember that?
Everybody's probably saying it in the.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why the fuck?
In the comments, everybody's Ige.
Oh yeah, and that's no easy fucking fight, boy.
Yeah. No, Ige's tough as hell.
Yeah.
But I think Volkanovski, he got that pressure. He has that.
Oh, for sure.
As I think he's gonna steamroll him. Personally.
Look, the smart money is gonna be Volkanovski. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say after the fact that he basically, I mean, most people would have been choked out by T-City in that fight. Like the fact that Volk even survived that. Is absolutely insane. I literally, he's an amazing champ, but I know Brian Moore. I used to work with him over on UFC Now and stuff like that. So I literally.
Oh, here we go. My living room. Here we go. She's gonna tell you all the stories about all the times they had and the good times. Oh,
we did have good times. We did have good times.
No, I know. I love T-City, but God,
I work with T-City. I work with T-City.
She always name drop. Yeah.
I'm not name dropping. It's who I work with.
You go, oh, T-City? Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I call him Chi. I call him Chi. Yeah.
Anyway.
We used to call him Chi back in the day, but you guys call him Chi-City, but. Nah, God.
Anyway, so I know him more. And so I remember watching that fight and just screaming in my living room, like, oh, like, holy crap. Yeah, he's champ. Like, wow, that's amazing. And then you're like, oh, shoot, Volk's still in this fight. Like, that dude is tough. So, yeah, at this point,
I couldn't believe he survived.
It's very hard to bet against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when T-City had him in that guillotine, I was screaming. I think I was out here for International Fight Week. I was at Red Tail, the Red Tail new hotel thing. At Resorts World.
Yeah.
And I was going crazy when he had him in that freaking guillotine. Yeah, shout out T-City. I went down there to LA, slept on his couch at his house. And
yeah, he's a good dude. I like T-City. I know him for a long time. I'm surprised, Karyn, when you brought up the head shell, because I'm surprised she didn't go. Oh, I was at the opening of that one. I remember when that used to be the Barbary Coast, and we used to go there.
Hater is what it really is. You sound like a hater.
Oh God! And look how she tried to do the hair to get you to stray from your wifey. She's tried to do that. She's tried to use
Oh,
her feminine wiles.
I'm not
yeah, you
doing
look nice,
anything.
Karyn.
I'm not
You
doing
look great
anything.
today.
It's just me. I'm just hanging out, dudes. It's Tuesday night. It's the
I'm gonna start
festivities.
acting like the male version of you. Yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm hanging out, cara. I'm just trying to, I basically, I just do it. Cara, what do you mean? I don't know.
Listen, Hinato, what have you
What?
told me? You have told me, yo, KB, own your stuff. Like,
Yeah, I didn't say
work
get
it.
drunk, sloppy drunk, and start putting your meat hooks all over Professor Griff over here
I'm not
The
drunk.
meat.
Who said I'm
to throw
drunk?
yourself at a married man. Shame on
I'm
you.
offended that you said I'm drunk. That's not cool.
I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you, cara.
But yeah, no, I'm living my hashtag best life.
I like it.
Yeah, drinking by yourself, cara. That's the best.
Hey, my daughter's home.
I'm.
Is she drinking with
You're
you?
gonna crawl into her home like or crying later on. Ah, my lifey.
That was last night.
Oh, and she's like, "Mom, don't worry.
Seriously,
You
it
still,
actually was.
you
It
still got
actually
your
was.
cheeks.
It actually
Mom, you
was
still
last
got your
night, which
cheeks.
is
Don't
so
worry."
sad. It actually was last night. Me crying to her. That's so
My
sad.
mom used to do that. She'd be like, "The bills. I don't know how we're gonna pay for that." I'm like, "What the
Hey,
fuck you want me to do? I'm 6 years old. God, are you?" I'm like, "You're scaring me." God,
it
the fuck?
wasn't that bad.
If you can't take care of this shit, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Gonna sell
I'm
candy
6.
bars?
Oh my god, I'm 6. Oh god, that's funny. Yeah,
Research.
no, she's
Parents share
15.
too much stuff with their fucking kids.
She's 15, so she could actually get a job. Oh god.
Yeah, get a job. I
Um
want you to get a fucking job.
um but oh my god, my stomach hurts. But oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Anyway, so I wanted to ask you one other thing. Nate and Dustin are probably going to throw down as well, Max. So what do you think of
Are
that one?
they? I know.
I mean,
That's a more
maybe.
exciting fight, though. That's a more evenly matched fight than the other shit.
Yeah. I like that fight, but Nate was saying how they don't want him to fight Poirier.
Oh, I thought it was more of a done deals
I love Nate.
I thought it was
And you suck. They don't want me to fight you.
Oh, but I think that would be. But I know we all want to see the fight though,
yeah.
Yeah, I wanna
because
see
it's
that
one of
fight.
those
You
ones
kidding
where
me?
you could see it going all kind of fucking
That would
ways.
be amazing. That
Yeah.
fight would be amazing.
It should.
Yeah.
That would be.
Yeah, they're crazy to not make that one.
They gotta make that fight.
You have to.
I mean, that's the only person that Dustin wants to fight, right? He said that.
Well, but I think the only other thing I could see them doing some bullshit. The only other more money fight is McGregor, and so they might be telling Nate, "Hey, listen, we'll throw this much at you if you just wait for this fucking guy to heal up or something." I don't know.
But Connor versus Nate or Dustin is a trilogy thing,
For
right?
some, but I think that to be honest, which one gets you more excited, Connor and Poirier or Connor and Nate?
Not Connor for me. Not Connor for me.
No. I'm saying this: Connor and Nate or Connor and Dustin. Personally,
I guess
Connor and Nate, I think, has the more piss and vinegar to it.
They need the fight again. They need.
That's what I'm saying. I think people is more excited from that one.
People are. I mean, personally, I'm sick of the Connor Poirier thing. I think that's over. I think.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I want to. Yeah, but that's why I think they know people want to see Connor and Nate again. So maybe they trying to persuade him. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Maybe they're trying to persuade him. Listen, don't fuck with Poirier. Wait till Connor's healthy, and then we get the big fucking.
That's why McGregor's getting big though to fight.
Well, right, and let me play devil's advocate here, though, because there's obviously so many diehard Connor fans still that will go, but he was doing really well until his leg broke. You know what I mean? There's always
doing well in what? In that fight, I didn't think he was particularly doing well, and I'm not a person who don't like his fighting style. Like I like him as a fighter, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he was doing so well in that particular fight.
For that,
Huh?
I guess it's.
I don't think he was winning that fight before that
No,
happened.
me neither.
And then he broke.
I guess it's.
Me
I
neither.
guess it's just the argument that, I guess it's just the argument that whenever there's kind of it's the same thing why everybody nobody gave Tyron credit for beating Carlos Condit, right? They were like, oh, well, Carlos's knee gave out. And Tyron's like, well, why did it give out?
Yeah.
Because
I think that was a different situation.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying. So when there's like
Yeah.
injury reasons for fights ending,
people
are always still going to ask questions.
Well, of
Well,
course.
if there wasn't the injury, you know what I mean?
Listen, I don't think anybody's chomping at the bit to watch that trilogy. I think they want to see the Nate
I love
one.
Nate. I think the Nate Conor thing is hot as hell.
I think that's the one of all the possible Conor ones to come. I think that's the only one that's gonna still have that heat from the olden days of Conor.
Yeah,
but like Max was saying, though, he's beefy now. So what weight class it'll be at 70?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't think Nate's gonna have a problem getting. That's a big boy. People don't realize how big that guy
tall.
is.
Yeah, and he's got long.
But not just Joe. You think that they look skinny or whatever, but they're bigger than you think. Yeah. And both of those ones, Nick is really fucking big.
Mm-hmm.
Nick have those paws. You know the paw. Nick have like the dad hands. That's a big boy. Yeah. It's true.
It's true. All right. Well, cool. Well, listen, Max, I'm really glad that you were able to stop by and like kick it with us. And
well, hold on. Are we done with the young blood yet? Oh no.
Well, I don't know. Because I wanted to get into the whole normal or now thing. I wanted to, we were going to take more questions from people. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's welcome to
get out of here. Get me out of here. It's whatever.
Oh
no, he's welcome to stay. I get to the point where I go, people have lives, Renato, that they have to go to. Like I said, he has children.
Yeah, but he's married. He's like, I gotta have a reason to do something else in the other home for a little while.
No, so I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to. I don't want to
do this, or I could.
I don't want to.
Whatever
I don't want to assume people can stay here
Well,
all night.
how about this?
My point
of
was I
course,
was giving him an out if he wanted to go. Is my point.
well, I'm making him to feel uncomfortable and to put him on the spot. And if you want to stay, he can stay. And if you want to, go into obscurity or whatever, and then he can leave.
I'll stay if it's cool. If you want me to go, then
no.
I want to find out more stuff. I want to find out a couple more stuff about you, though. Also, like, I'm always wondered too, like, you got the name, your nickname. Where you got? I mean, did it have something to do with that video game, or was it just because you delivered the pain for her?
Both. I'm a really big fan of Max Payne the game.
Okay. Not the movie though, caralho.
Not the movie.
That would be depressing if
right?
Yeah. It was unwatchable for her.
It was kind of like cartoony and bad makeup.
It was so terrible. It was It was embarrassing. It was a bad.
I gotta look.
It was Mark Wahlberg for her.
Yeah. Was it? Oh
yeah.
God, I think
it's like I'm fucking Max Payne. I'll fucking kill you.
Dude, I love Mark Wahlberg.
Don't fucking get me mad.
But I love Mark. But you're right. I remember it being atrocious. You're right.
Let me tell you something. He was probably out of breath in the movie. I'm fucking Max Payne. I'm Max Payne. This fucking movie comes from a fucking video game. Oh fuck.
Exactly.
Why is always out of breath?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, I used to like the game. I did hurt people, but I used to rap a little bit too back in the day.
Oh, and that was your rap name too?
Back in the day, Max Payne, yeah.
Oh shit!
Okay, so here's the artwork from the show, from like the movie, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
Max Payne. Yeah.
So some people spell my name wrong and they put P-A-Y-N.
Oh, because yeah.
Right, because this is what it is, P-A-Y-N-E here.
Yeah, the pain. You give to them the pain.
Yeah.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, but so listen, you for folks who don't know, you have a tattoo of an ear.
You.
And why is that?
Where?
On my arm.
I never noticed. How the fuck I never noticed a tattoo of an ear?
Let me see if that's.
Are you a big Blue Velvet fan? The movie?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, there it is. And what's the story behind that tattoo?
wow.
I saw Ramiz Brahimai, who's actually fighting this weekend.
Oh, Hamis.
Ramiz.
Yes.
It was his debut. He was talking all this smack, how he's gonna submit me and choke me out, and he's been doing all this stuff. And I got offended by that. Like, you're not just gonna come here and whoop me on your debut. So, started battering, beating him up in the third round. I hit him with a right, and it sliced his ear and kind of wobbled him, and then head control, gave him a nasty elbow. It was dangling from the lobe.
Oh, caralho. This was in UFC?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Man, why?
What was the
even
main
know.
event that night? Because I was working that one. I'm
Evan
sure.
Holland and Brunson. No.
Yes.
No, yes.
Oh, so that's Heason.
So yeah, and I remember we were all like, "Oh my!" And he looks up and he's like, "It's hanging off his head."
But
Yeah, I've seen different ones like that. Yeah.
I've seen it. I had head control, and I looked back
Ugh.
in his head, and I said, "Oh my god, stop fighting!" I stopped fighting, and he looked like, "What?"
Whoa.
And then the rest.
Do I have something? Do I have something on my face?
Yeah. I mean, he stopped like.
He's like this. Like, do I have a booger in my nose?
I mean, we're fighting. He does. We both fight.
Yeah, like ah.
Wait. Okay. Wait. I'm trying.
hanging
pulling
from
up
his head.
Yeah.
It was on.
I mean, you can see how that's happened. They separate from the fucking.
Yeah,
thing.
no, it was hanging from the lobe. It was ripped all down, hanging.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wait.
So you decided that shit was so nasty. You're like, let me get a tattoo of that one.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Let me memorize this. Let me get something memorable. It went down in history.
Here's like part of how gross that is.
Yeah.
Wait. I think you're too close. I can't see the forest for the tree. Oh,
Okay.
God,
Sorry.
Wait.
So that's his like face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, poor Hamis.
That's nasty.
It makes
that looked like Reservoir Dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Such
makes
a great
me
movie.
sick. I get squeamish when I look at it because it was on my freaking face.
Yeah. For
That's
some reason,
gnarly.
shit like that don't bother me as much
That's
as when
gnarly.
something break. If something break, even if there's no blood, no nothing, when you see something go the wrong way, for some reason I can't take that. But shit like that, like something superficial that's coming off, it doesn't bother me that much. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know
See,
why.
to me,
That one
that's
didn't
pretty
bother me.
disgusting.
That's a little more than superficial,
It's the compound fracture. It's like that kind of shit. Like anytime those leg kick one, I can't look at the heat plays. I don't want to. As soon as I see it happen, I go, okay, I'm out. I can't. I don't know why I don't like. I can't take that one.
No, I agree with you. Like when when you watch football and when they show the Joe Theismann.
Yeah, any of
like,
that shit.
I agree.
I just don't like when something go the wrong way. It's something inside of me. I can't. My brain just can't process that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. When
blood and guts, I don't mind. I don't care if the bloody gashes and stuff don't bother me. But the fucking thing going, even an armbar break one, like a simple Frank Mir shit. Even that, I'm like, fuck.
I think the legs are the worst. I remember I was at an old Gladiator challenge. And the guy kicked the guy and then didn't know it broke and stepped down.
Yeah, yes. That's the fucking worst. That's what happened to Weidman.
Yes.
Yes.
In the fight. The guy's like, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Of course, because he don't even know what the fuck's going on, I
mean,
dude, I was
his
I was working
hit some canvas with his weight on it.
I don't like that stuff.
The jagged bone hit the
back. That's the unthinkable for her.
I was working the night Chris and Anderson fought. I was sitting.
Oh, that one, yeah. How nasty!
The worst thing ever. Like,
I
didn't hear it. But like the whole scene, like Anderson writhing, the like insanity of like what just happened.
Did you understand
gravity
what
of
you was
just
looking at
happened.
right away?
Like not really, and then you did, because we all saw the replays,
wrapped
and then you
around
got
the-
sick to your stomach immediately.
It
And I
was
just
like
remember,
Plastic Man or Fantastic Four, you know, like
I just
The
remember walking
rubber-
back to the media room, and all of us were just like sick. You know,
even at home, I was at a party and there was a chick there, somebody's girlfriend, something like that. She was already having a hard time with the blood and stuff. So, you could, you know, one of those people who don't like, and the boyfriend is like, no, you know, honey, these guys is trained professional. They're used to this stuff. Then that shit happened, and she looked like she had seen a murder. Like she was shell shocked, like shaking, crying, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you. This shit fucking me up too. You hype. This shit's fucked
we're
up
all
for
messed
her.
up.
We shouldn't be watching this kind of shit.
We're all messed up.
I was like,
no, we were
I can't,
all,
I can't excuse this shit.
We were shook. We
Yeah.
were shook as hell. And I've worked some pretty crazy ones. Like I worked the night when, like, you know, nothing got hurt or whatever, but like when Connor beat, you know, we were talking about Connor before, when Connor beat Jose so fast.
That
You
was
know what I
shocking.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
It was just shocking. So
Yeah.
it is kind of crazy when you work those sort of shocking things. Like, Max, do you remember, like, have you been on a fight card, or even as a spectator, did you ever go to one where you were just like, oh, snipe, did like not see that coming?
I mean, all the time, but I don't know this off the top of my head.
Yeah.
What about, were you, Karyn, were you at the Matt Serra versus GSP?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
To me, that will always be the biggest upset. No matter what happened, I couldn't believe my fucking eyes when that was. I go, this is not. I can't believe this shit.
I wasn't at that, but I was at Seth Petrozelli knocking out Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo?
Yeah, but that wasn't. You didn't see that coming, maybe?
I mean, here's the thing though, but I was
Huh.
working that event, and so there's pictures of me. I wish I knew we were going to talk about this. I'd load it up, but there's like pictures of me. I've shared it before in like a Throwback Thursday thing, because I'm sitting right at the octagon by Jared Shaw, you know, the Gary Shaw's son, who the promoter's son, and he's like freaking out. He's standing up and he's just like, oh my God, like you see like dollar signs like freaking out of his head, you know what I mean? And I'm just there like, like, oh my God. And the thing is, it's not that we didn't think it was possible. It's just like Kimbo was Kimbo.
Yeah, but I wasn't shocked because in my mind, to me, I thought it was not because Kimbo wasn't great or whatever, but he was very young in the sport at that time, you know?
And one-dimensional for sure,
and so I had seen Seth Petrozelli had so much more experience in professional fighting. I just thought to myself, like, I had Petrozelli winning before, and so when it happened, I was shocked that it happened so quick. But I wasn't shocked. I was like, yeah, I mean, the experience level against high level competition was not there yet. You know, he started to get there, Kimbo, but at that time he was kind of newer in professional mixed martial arts.
Really green, and
you know what I'm saying? I mean, so it should be expected. I mean, you're fighting a veteran, you know. But anyway, but the fucking GSP, God, that was crazy.
I'm trying to think too. There were some other ones. Well, I mean that show at Madison Square Garden where, you know, all three titles changed hands that night. That was insane. I was working that one too, and you were just like, oh my God.
So you had McGregor, and then who else? Who was on?
Well, Rose. Remember, Rose beat Joanna.
That was crazy. She put a clinic on that. That was nice.
Rose is a shout out.
Yeah,
to
Rose is a G.
Yo, and she's so great. Sweet, right? She's
and made the best guest we had. You know, aside from paying Griff, the best guest I think we had so far. That was my favorite one.
Rose was on, for those who were just figuring this out. Yeah, Rose was on Tuesday Night Festivities with us. You can find it here on my YouTube channel, which, by the way, while you're here,
she was fun.
Please subscribe. She and Pat came on. Well, Max, listen, I knew Rose before she was in the UFC because
here we go, Poha. I knew hoes. Back in the old days.
Don't here we go me.
Gypsy hoes.
Don't here we go me.
He remember back in Serbia when she was before she was. Her mother and I used to make fucking borscht together. We used to make the best. Her mama used to make a goulash. Oh God, here we go. We gotta listen to this.
I had interviewed Pat before one of his UFC fights and met Rose back then, and she was still an aspiring fighter, and she just hadn't been in the UFC yet. And so I have such a love for that girl. I just think she's freaking awesome. I just love her.
Yeah, she's great. I don't know anybody who do you know that don't like hoes. She's one of those people that everybody pretty much like.
Yeah.
She's not a polarizing character like Max Payne Griff.
I was just gonna say, Max, have you had like a legit beef with anybody? I'm trying to remember.
Mike Perry a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But he has beef with everybody.
But Zalim, that Russian, Zalim and
oh, yeah.
Right, in Medvedev, right.
For talking about someone getting their head cut off or something like that. But yeah, it was in Atlanta, but he was trying to fight me at the weigh-ins, trying to fight me backstage, trying to fight me at the hotel.
The Russian guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? And then you fucked him up, now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. They took you for granted. I think they was shocked that you was as good as you were. Somehow, I think they was drinking his own Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? Because
I sparred him at Extreme Couture.
Uh-huh.
And Eric Nicksack said, "Hey, watch out sparring with that guy." And this fool's throwing spinning elbows, flying knees, like
flying knees in a sparring sesh.
Yeah,
that's not
cool. Hold on, whoa, watch out!
Wow.
Hit him with a few things, but I wasn't scared by any means. And then about 3 weeks later, I get a call, and it's him. So I don't know, if they thought they could beat me or they saw something that it was same setup. They were real big on him. He was 8-0, all knockouts.
Right.
He was one of Ali's guys. He was one of the new Russian guys that were all that. But
yeah, and let's face it, those guys are usually pretty fucking scary too.
They are pretty good.
Yeah, and I knew that I could just tell right when you started putting it on the guy. I could tell the look on his face was like, this guy's not supposed to do this, like this is not how.
Punched him right in his mouth. Went out.
Yeah, I was
right in his mouth the first seconds, just to let him know, like, we're fighting.
Yeah. No, I was very impressed with that fight. That was you. I was already a fan of how you fight. You did better than I expect in that one. For real, I think for some reason I can't even remember what you did. But for some reason, I remember you showing stuff, so I was like, "Oh, I didn't know he could do that," or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't even remember what it was, but it might have been
a lot of takedown, a lot of crazy. He was a real spinny. He was super spinning elbows, spinning this, that. But it was a great fight.
So, Renato, at that point, is it at that point that Max was sort of maybe allowed into, I don't want to say indoctrinated into because he was already, but like welcomed into the Light Skin Society?
He was, we've been looking at him for quite some time, the light skinned a lot of the light skin community have been talking. There's been a lot of grumblings and
they have, I know.
Yeah, I think he's
put it down for Team Light Skin, yo.
Yeah, he's one of us, It's undeniable at this point.
Yeah, I'm holding it down.
And I don't know how you feel about this guy, but there's another guy that people have said, but I've never met this guy, and he have a chip on his shoulder. His name is Jakar Noir or whatever.
Jakar Close.
Jakar Close. He have like a Jerry Curls or whatever.
I like Jakar.
Yeah, no, he's a good fighter. You know what? He seemed like he liked to get under people's skin, because a lot of people when they fight him, they go like, "You mother," you know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like
Jeremy got pissed off, right, and pushed him at the weigh-in.
But a lot of people, I don't know what he does, but he seemed to, the people he fights seem to fucking hate his guts, and I never heard him say nothing, Healy. So I'm like, why?
guy.
But it's one of those things like, why is it that people just want to go like? Is it his style? Maybe his style is so frustrating because he just keep taking you down. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
No, I know what you mean. Because I mean, Steven
people just
the shit out of him.
Yeah, and it's like, what did he even said to you? You know?
Has he fought since?
Since the Jeremy one?
Jacqua?
I
don't know.
I don't whiplash from that.
He don't fight enough for how good he is.
No, he did fight after that.
Wait, he had the whiplash?
Yeah, because he wasn't prepared for that. I mean, like when you cut weight.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. And they canceled the fight.
Yeah.
And
but maybe that was a way to get some of that whiplash, some of that like was that like those posters for whiplash, you know, like you my neck, my back, and my back.
No, but that was bad, and I remember,
you know, Jacoby and Maya.
People
or Celino and Dracarby and Maya.
But people were.
I'm not mad at that.
People were clowning him.
Let them clown. He collecting the money.
For getting hurt.
What the fuck are they doing?
Getting hurt at the weigh-in, but it's like you're dehydrated. You're not ready for that. You get put. You know, like that's
real. Behind his back. If your arms are behind your back, it kind of puts your neck in a weird thing.
Yeah.
I looked. I was like, "How did he get hurt so bad?" But then I watched, and his arms.
Anything's possible. Even,
you know what it was?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. No, he fought Benny last. Benil beat him at last March 2020.
That's a tough one because he's so good at the same shit. He's so good at the same shit he's good at, you know.
But he beat our boy Bobby Green, who's been a guest on our show. So he
beat Bobby Green.
So before he lost to Benny, Jakar had beaten Christos Giagos, who's tough. Bobby Green,
I know that guy.
Is hella tough. And
wait, Bobby Green.
Hella hard because Lando's so squirrely and unpredictable.
Yeah.
So,
he beat a lot of tough guys. That I thought was gonna beat him. So that's how he got on my radar because I was kind of hooting for the guys that I was hooting against him, and then I had to go, wow, he beat this guy. Now he beat this fucking guy. Now I'm like, I gotta respect this fucking kid, you know.
And is he Caitlin's boyfriend?
Cast Iron
I don't know.
Isn't he dating one of the fighters? Another fighter, right?
You're talking about Jakar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's married to Cast Iron Courtney Casey.
Casey.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kids and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
He had a booth in Vegas after one of the fights, and he was in the booth next to us. We had like 7 booths at this thing, and he was in our thing, like, "Hey, well, shit, what's good?" So we pop bottles and
nice. So do you hang out with other fighters? Who do you hang out with?
But I mean, I'm around here now. I mean, I'm in SAC.
Is that where you from?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from NorCal. I mean, right? Who do I hang out with? Shit, I don't know. I mean, my teammates around here, Anthony Hernandez, who just submitted.
Yeah. I know who. He's tough.
Yeah.
Hernandez is tough.
He is tough. I think I interviewed him over in like China.
Yeah.
China.
You were with him. We were in Shenzhen. That's right.
Shenzhen,
That's right. Dude, isn't that crazy? Like I just said before, like we are blessed to go travel the world. Like we were with Calvin Cater before. We're talking about like I was working with Calvin in Moscow. Like you and I were in freaking China. That's so badass, man. It's so awesome.
That is cool.
I remember when you were talking to him.
So cool.
You were talking about fights with him, and he goes, "I don't really watch UFC." And then you looked at me like, "You don't watch UFC?"
You know, there's some guys like that.
UFC, and you looked at me, Karyn. You looked at me like
really, bro?
Was he just fucking with her, or he was serious?
Right.
He really didn't at that point.
You know what? You know who's like that? Every time I've asked like Josh Barnett, I go, "Hey, you watching the fights this week? Or did you see that?" They're like, "No, he don't even watch that shit. He's so bored with watching that shit at this point. He never watched the fucking fights, the big fights even. He's like,
You watch though, Max, right?
Yeah.
I think it's important. If you're on the come up,
I think so too. It's just funny to me that there's fighters like that. I mean, it would be like an actor being like, "Nah, I never watched movies or whatever."
That's what I'm saying. Like when people are like, "Oh, I don't watch TV," and I'm like, "You're an actor? Oh, really?" Like you're lying. I just don't believe it. I guess
maybe they're just trying to seem like, "Oh, I don't need that. I experience lifey.
I'm constantly watching other hosts to see
You're watching other
what
hosts to see how to act like a host yourself.
ho hosts.
Oh,
H
host. I
O
thought you
S
said a ho. I'm constantly watching other hosts to see kind of what they're wearing, how they
Well,
move.
I am watching other hosts. I am watching
Yeah.
other hosts too, because all
So
girls
am
watch
I.
other hosts.
Touche. I mean, I watch that one
We
too.
we all watch other hosts, but
Yeah.
I said hosts. But yeah,
Yeah.
because I want to see like I watch shows where the host is allegedly popular or whatever to see like yeah what is it about them that people must be grasping onto. So I feel like you need to watch the people in your peer group to
Do
get
you watch
better.
hosts like from the olden days or new ones?
I do watch both. I do watch both. Yes, because I think a lot of the older ones were better, to be honest with you. So
Like you
my
like old ones like the guy from the Gong Show or whatever. What's that guy?
oh my God, Chuck Berry. He was
Yeah, Chuck
Barris, rather. He
Barish.
was
Yeah,
Barris. He was amazing. No,
fucking
but like
crazy person.
the older Letterman shows are like my ideal. You know, of like
He was
my
great.
what I really want to do, like the aesthetic, the vibe, the kookiness, the fun,
Yeah, he
the
was
like
great.
the
Oh
unpredictability
yeah, you want your own
of all
tonight?
that. Yeah,
You want
that's what
your
I
own
want is I
show
want to do my own late night
down
talk
the
show,
road?
Max, which is what this is. This is the think of this as the embryo. Think of this as the whatever that one day hopefully will
You already hit
gestate into a full blown baby late
Now,
night talk show. It's what I really
no
want to
full
do.
blown baby.
late
The
night,
embryo. I'm
Brian.
gonna sprinkle Plan B on you, Cohere. On you, Cohere. Before that, I'm gonna sprinkle Plan B, and I'm gonna say sorry, baby cakes. No embryo for that
And
one.
hot sauce just to back it up to
Yeah,
make
hot
sure.
sauce. I to boot. Yeah, just to sprinkle a little hot sauce. Yeah, you can
Okay.
forget
Hey,
about
listen,
it.
Max. Okay, I'm going to try this thing now. So here we go. I'm going to try rolling in this little video thing. Everybody, bear with me and
What the
see
fuck?
if this works. I'm going
Oh
to try
boy,
to,
here we
okay,
go.
normal or now. Look at this. We're showing
Okay,
in a video. Normal or now. Okay. Hey, it worked. Okay. Let me show it again. Normal or now. Okay. Normal
okay.
or now. Okay. So here's we go, folks. This is where Renato and Max and I are going to kind of help diagnose you. So I know a lot of us have weird quirks, things that we do, maybe weird habits, and you're like, am I a freak? Do other people do these kind of
Yeah.
things? Am
Oh,
I
it's
normal or not? And this whole normal or now,
Mm,
now is how you say
no.
no and not in Portuguese. And I was trying to
mm.
sort of bridge our cultures. But I feel like, especially now, too, with all of us being on lockdown, all of us kind of spending way more time alone, like I feel like, do you guys feel like you got a little weirder? Because I do, I feel like I got like more in my head and I talk to myself more, and I feel like I got weirder during this whole last year
Oh,
and a
we
half.
talking about diagnosing you, or are you talking about diagnosing the fucking people?
Well, me and the people, but if people have weird quirks,
We
habits,
know you got the
questions,
weird quirks.
start writing them in the comments, and
You're
we're going to
talking
answer
to
your
yourself
questions.
because you're drinking by yourself, God, are you? You're drinking a full gallon of vodka
I'm not. But
every night, huh?
before we get to the questions, so Max, will you say like do you feel like you've changed at all since the onset of the COVID?
am crazy.
Why you
I
why you bringing that shit up, Karyn Bryant?
I'm just saying, do you feel like you got weirder? It just being by yourself,
I
spending more
guess
time by
if we're
yourself is all I'm saying.
isolated, that was the plan. I mean, you're isolated, you're at home. Yeah, I mean, I'm crazy, but at least I know it. They say if
Yes.
Okay.
you're not crazy, if you think you're not, then something's wrong with you. If you
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Crazy you are.
So
yeah.
I'm trying to think if there are weird things that I do. I feel like I'm
This isn't about
pretty
us, right?
This is about you getting a free therapy session out of this fucking shit. I'm charged by the hour. I'm charged by 50 minutes, like the
so
cheapos at the fucking spa. Just give me
so
an hour. I hate when they go
so
50-minute massage. 50? Give me a fucking hour, porra.
so yeah, Calvin Gregory is looking at Professor Hanach here, so he's excited about Professor Hanach.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Anthony Morales says, after every time I talk to any pretty girl, I tell myself I've got to get more normaler. I've got to
Oh
get more normaler.
no.
So is that like a self-esteem thing?
You know what? That's Anthony Morales.
Yeah.
Now, Anthony, you don't got to get more normal. You got to get with the women's that like your eccentricities.
Yeah, you got to be
Because
yourself.
you know how I can tell a girl's not for me? If she goes, if when I'm doing whatever shtick or whatever the fuck I'm doing, if she go, you're weird, or like, not you crazy, but you weird, that's weird, or you weird. I know that she's a square, like she don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I know that we're not gonna. I'm like, if you think that's weird, oh god, are you? You know what I mean? So you gotta, and that's okay too. It don't mean she's wrong. It means she just have a different taste. Just like some people like a hot sauce on the condom, whatever, or some people like a fucking bean sprout. Some people go, ugh, I don't want to try. Some people like a cilantro. Some people like a basil. Some people whatever.
Right.
Some people it's disgusting to them. So if you like whatever you fucking like, it's whatever you want, And so she can have that. But if you fake and act like you're someone else or you're not crazy, then like the special kind of crazy you are, you're gonna get the hung chick anyway. You need a chick that like all you fucking weird stuffs, and then you're gonna go, you weird too? Oh god, are you? I'm a fucking weirdo.
I say be weirder.
Yeah,
I say fuck them.
yeah,
Be weirder. If they don't like you, then fuck her. You know what I mean?
exactly. Well,
Let
fuck
your
her first,
freak
and then you
flag
can leave.
fly.
Yeah, people act so fake. People act so fake. They don't know how to act. You gotta act yourself, and then you'll.
Yeah, and it's hard to do because you know what's Anthony Morales. Here's the problem. And what was his question again exactly?
He said after every time he meets a girl, he says,
But not just a girl. Did he say like a pretty girl?
No, it says Anthony Morales. He says after every time I talk to any pretty girl, you're right.
Okay, so pretty is the key.
I tell myself, quote, I've got
Yes,
to
I
get
got the
more
head.
normal.
I got the head. So the key word is pretty. And here's the problem. And it can happen to your Uncle Henach if he's not careful, which is if you see a girl that look like what you think is your ideal and is perfect for what you lust after or whatever, she have the gorgeous face, she have the cute dimples, she have the big chitty, she have the waist, she have cheeks, she have like caramel skin like your Uncle Henach. You go like this, oh carajo, I would like to have that one. So then what happened is you go about trying to not fuck it up because you're like, I can't look, I can't scare this one away. Oh, she's just what I like. And what that bring about is like a desperation, fear, and you being not yourself. So you got to be willing to see how fine she is and think to yourself, it's okay if I lose her. It's okay if I don't get this one. The world's not gonna fall, that world's not gonna end. And don't feel bad if she just not into it.
I think it's the same as fighting not to lose.
Yep. Exactly. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. You can't, and it's the same thing at the casino. Scared money don't win. If you got your hand money and you're like, oh god, I need this to survive, you're gonna lose for sure. But if you're like fuck it, porra, somehow the magic sprinkles. So with the chick, a pretty girl, you just gotta say, I don't need them. I'll let the welfare feed them.
So yeah, Matt,
and that's
you think the same thing?
Yeah, same thing. Don't try to pretend someone you're not for this and that. If they don't like you, then too bad. But you got to be more weird. If you think you're normal, what's normal? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, look how crazy this motherfucker is, right? I mean, he's fucking smacking him off with a stick. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I agree with you that like you can't try to shape yourself into something that you're not, right? Yeah, to conform to normalcy or whatever, because eventually you're going to get found out. Like you don't want to have to create a character that you're going to have to stay in, right? Like I always say that even for me at work, I'm like, No, that person that you see on the air is the same person. I don't have time to create a whole
Yeah.
other personality.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
that's me.
who would want to play a fucking character all the time? I mean, like,
No, it's
I gotta
stupid.
be myself. Why I'm gonna sit
Exactly.
here and try to be a character?
That's what I'm saying. So
Um,
you want to be authentic.
yeah,
So yeah, so he
yeah,
should. So
People feel
Anthony
that.
like your
Morales,
Uncle
People
Hanaf.
feel that.
exactly.
People feel being authentic. It's a feeling. It's a vibe.
Yep.
And they get that vibe, they'll fuck with you. If they think you're trying to be fake and
Exactly.
spit lines and trying to, you know.
Yeah, which is what, you know what, all of us, it may be different certain comedians, but all of us love stand-up comedians, you know,
Yeah.
certain ones. And the thing that we gravitate towards is they say some shit where you go, I thought I was the only fucking weirdo who thought that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes even the fine girl, because let's face it, she's just a fucking person who have all the fears and did all the dumb shit and was a goofy kid picking their nose. Huh?
Yeah.
If anything, she has more insecurities than all than ever.
True.
But
True.
then-
True. And she takes a dump and does everything that you do. It's whatever. It's
her
true,
to-
Karyn Bryant.
Right? Tell her to come out without makeup. Take her makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't
No,
put her
yeah.
on a pedestal. Don't put her on a pedestal either, brother.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here I want.
And it can be hard to do. It's a challenge. You know what? One last thing, my brother. What we're talking about is just like the same thing we was talking about earlier. I think it was with Kata. It's practice. You have to practice that. You have to have the experience. We could talk about it here as just a theory. You have to experience talking to a pretty girl, getting turned down, seeing that the world is not gonna end, and then do it again. I mean, don't pester the fucking ladies or whatever, but you know, also just don't be afraid to say fuck it. I'm gonna say what I want to say. So eventually, you're gonna see people go, ah, this guy is interesting. That guy, I never seen this flavor before. I didn't know this flavor exists. I like this one. But if you act like something you think they want, you're just acting a generic idea, and there's a million of that ones out there.
Exactly.
And you feel that. You can
Yeah.
feel when someone's being fake.
Yeah.
100%. Well, so listen. So Franklin Gutierrez is saying, lately I watch TV talent show auditions and cry like a baby,
Oh,
but I
God.
never cry in front of people.
Okay.
And this, I will say, Franklin, is kind of what I was getting to about the isolation, maybe changing some of our personalities and changing who we are. Because I used to be a person who never cried ever. Like I cried like once a year. And I do feel like in the last year or so, situations have changed. I feel like the stress level has gone up. I do feel like I'm on the edge more and I'm closer to crying, or do cry more than I ever have before. I don't necessarily cry at people's talent shows, but I do feel like more, I don't know, like sensitive.
He suffer. Franklin is suffer from a different syndrome as you. You need some dick in your life. But Franklin, I don't think that's the problem for you. I think what is the problem here is that a man's is, look, let's face it, you know, James is tough sometimes, you know, and these days maybe a little more than usual. And I don't know how old you are, Franklin, but you're probably, you know, getting in touch with, you know, you're feeling this fucking feeling. And when you're by yourself, you're able to be back to the thing, being your true self. When you're by yourself, you're able to go, I don't know why this stupid talent show and this person who sang Swanee River or whatever the fuck they sang on the thing, why is this making me cry? I'm not supposed to do that on something like this. I'm a man. I'm tough. And then fuck all that, because if you laugh, you don't say, why am I laughing about this? I can't do that, you know? It's just an emotion like that. So if you're laughing, I mean, if you're crying, that means you're supposed to be crying at that moment. And so the reason why you can't do it in front of your friends is because they're all gonna make fun of you and they're gonna go, what kind of guy is this? This guy's crying. But the reality is, crying is actually good for you, my brother.
It's healthy.
Yeah, and when you don't cry, the man has been sold a bill of good our whole life where you're supposed to not cry. But imagine saying you're not supposed to sweat, or you're not. We was given these stuffs for a reason. There's a reason why this comes out. it's not because you're a pussy or something like that. Your body is telling you it's time to do this. You don't do that when you're taking a piss. You feel like you have to take a piss. I can't believe I gotta take a piss. These guys are gonna think I'm gay or whatever. Whatever stupid thing you think, and it's just a bodily function, and it's just you expressing your emotion, and I mean it's supposed to come out. So don't take it from your Uncle Hanach. It's a normal stuff, so you gotta just let it go, my brother.
Great. Sometimes I cry like a fucking baby. Sometimes on stupid movies and stuff. I've gotten sensitive. I've had kids and stuff, and I cry too. I mean, someone's gonna talk shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's healthy. I mean, not all the time. Not all the time. I'm sure they relate. Maybe he used to do talent shows, and maybe he lost when he was a kid.
Oh God,
right. Who knows?
But there's something about I can relate to the challenge shows thing because
me too.
Even if I never had a dream to sing or no shit like that or whatever these talent show, but I can relate to wanting something so bad and a dream, and then like you see someone that was so nervous and then they hit the high note and everybody start clapping, and then you go, look at this fucking person. They're pushing through and they're fucking making it, and it's happening for them right there in the moment. And then you put yourself in the shoes, and it makes sense. And it also just means you have some fucking compassion for other people,
Exactly.
That's a good thing. People try to act tough, like you're not supposed to cry, but that's again being fake and not being yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Agreed. Well, and the talent show thing too, for me, like Renato, I know you lived in New York. I don't know, Max, if you've ever been to a Broadway show, but every time I've ever gone to one, at the end, no matter what the show, be it a comedy, whatever, like I'm crying when I'm clapping for them, because I'm literally just so in awe of the display of talent, and it feels like such a celebration. Like it's
even a comedy when you're watching like the producers, you're going, God,
I do.
String chime for Hitler. Oh God!
I know. I've seen amazing things.
I'm kidding.
Like
I'm
when
kidding.
when they come, but when they come out for the curtain call, because also I guess with like a Broadway thing, like I know how hard they work. Like everything goes into it, and it's just like, to me, it's a celebration of this great display of talent. And the same thing, like I feel like when I watch you guys fight, like I've seen some of my dear friends become champions, and I feel like I won along with them. Like I feel like we don't do that enough, like communally celebrate other people. And
I'm surprised you don't cry every time we do this show when you see me in action, because I worked on this body for a long time. What went into all this stuff, and you see me walking, doing my stuff, and I'm surprised you
actually
didn't
it only looks like recently you started carrying again.
You got a lot of fucking nerve, Karyn Bryant. This is aggression. This is subconscious aggression that's coming out. Hatred.
Aggressive.
Yes, I can see now.
I know.
It's sexual attract. It's sexual attract masked by aggression and hatred.
So you never hate-effed anybody?
Well, of course I have. Is that what you're suggesting here? That's I call that Gestalt. I call that Gestalt therapy.
No, Gestalt is when the sum is greater than the parts.
You're walking right into this one again, because remember.
I know what Gestalt is. I studied
because the sum is greater. I have some.
The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. That is Gestalt.
Yeah, theory. And then that's when I put my parts right in the hole, and then you don't know what hit you for, huh? Gestalt. I was trained in Bavaria, caralho.
Gestalt, French, German?
It's Austrian, caralho.
German or Austrian, yeah. Oh my god.
Yes,
oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. Did you like that pipe?
No.
Prop, or there's something in that pipe?
Hitting that pipe. You scared me. I was like, who's smoking crack? Oh my god.
Oh god, I'm not smoking crack.
Okay, by the way, when I first moved to LA, speaking of smoking a crack, when I first moved to LA, I lived here, and I'd moved here from Manhattan. I lived in Manhattan, and
Manhattan.
even if you didn't when you go out with the girls, like even if you didn't meet the guy of your dreams, you made out with somebody at the end of the night.
You
you had a story. Yeah, you had a story. Come on. Renato.
Is
Come
that
on.
what y'all do?
I never made out with no guys back in
Come
Manhattan.
on. Oh, I didn't have stories to tell.
No, I know you have a
So
couple
I'm just
stories.
saying, you would come home from a night out and you would have a story to tell because something would happen. So then I would move to LA and I'm like, wow, nothing happens here because like nobody walks around. There's not as much
That's true.
personal interaction. It's like you're in your car, you're in your bubble, you're in your house.
True.
So,
There's not as many madcap adventure. One of my favorite things to do in New York was to just go around with a group of my friends, and then we will found fucking parties and just crash parties.
Right.
And sometimes
Right.
you almost get into fights or whatever because the guys, women never have a problem with it. But and rightfully so, the guys can be like, look, get these fucking clowns out of here, Porha. You
I
understand?
know because you
I
guys
get
because
it.
you don't want too many sausages in one party.
It's true. And you're like, listen, I don't know those fucking guys. But the women never, they have no problem. Same with, you ever crash a weddings?
No.
Yeah, I did that before. And it's the same exact thing. Like at first, nobody want to be hood. They go, oh, maybe they were friends with stuff. But then we're taking too many liberties, drinking too many drinks. And then they start to be, wait a second. Now, I don't know who. And then a group of the guys like deputize them to come up now, gentlemen. And we're like, oh, God, you know. But
Wow.
it's too late because we already got the drinks.
Max,
what they're gonna do.
Were you like a bad kid? Did you do like bad stuff as a like? Were you a good kid student? What kind of student were you in high school?
Yeah,
Did you get in trouble?
I was running around. My high school days were crazy. I lived in like kind of like the Bay Area, Mac Dre kind of.
Oh, Sacramento is tough. I got some friends who live out there. There's certain areas that I saw some shit that I was like, oh, they're not fucking around in Sacramento.
It goes.
No, I mean,
fun. We had a lot of fun. We used to.
Yeah.
We used to turn up, man. We used to go.
I bet you did.
Parties and surprise. I mean, I made it out alive. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, you did.
I made it out alive.
Wow.
It goes down out here. It used to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking to see if anybody has any other if there are any other questions about their,
Yes, what tell me about your mother. Tell me what's going on here.
I'm just looking, I'm scrolling through the comments already. So somebody said they cried twice since they've been here on the show, watching the show.
That's a different kind of crying. You're crying from joy, Porha. And you're crying from also sexuality. From attract.
So
like when you make love to someone, they make love to you and you shed one tear. Like the Indian in the pollution commercial.
You never cried having sex? You never cried? Is that what you're telling me?
No, that's one thing that don't make me fucking cry. That's one thing that don't do that. I've been with a girl who's gone through that, and maybe there's a lot of, maybe there's some baggage or something going on. It's not like I don't think it's happening because it's like the sex was the most mind-blowing is the crying. I think it could be that maybe the elation is fucked up in a certain way, but the sex remind them that they love you, but then you know what I mean, they conflicted and stuff like that, and then it's like, oh,
but not
not us. No. I'm saying I've been witness to that one.
Yeah. But we haven't done that.
And I'm telling you what, it don't make you cry. When you see that one, you go like this. Because you think you did something, You're like, yeah, that shit was so powerful. It brought her to tears.
I was just gonna say, to be honest with you, that does happen.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't wanna like.
Why that's always happening to me, Karyn?
I don't necessarily want to get too personal, but I will say.
But they also shiver and shake for her.
That the tears of joy,
yeah,
and of utter
bliss.
Yeah.
What about spittle of joy? Sometimes I'm so happy I go like this. And I use spittle in there. And so if one land on there, I can go like this. How are you? And he can be confused for it too.
It was such a nice conversation.
Well, you brought up freaky sex where people is crying and all that kind of stuff. Not me.
Hey, Baz Wax is here. So I want to give a shout out to Baz Wax because Baz Wax, Renato, if you remember.
Is that
or
you?
maybe
Is
you
that your
don't.
Brazilian wax company that
No,
wax your vagina?
Baz Wax is actually Scottish. And
Oh,
Ish.
Baz Wax is one of the guys or ladies. I don't know if I don't know
Baz Wax.
He, she, they. I'm not sure who Baz Wax is,
Wow.
but welcome. Baz Wax often comments that they watch our show when they wake up in the morning.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that.
They wake and bake.
Yeah.
And
Hell
watch
yeah.
it. So I love to see the fact that
Welcome.
Baz Wax is here now.
You know, funny enough,
So
Baz
I would
Wax.
say pour a little out for us, but otherwise I would say, puff,
it's
puff,
gonna be
pass,
coffee or
and,
something at this time.
Good morning.
Tell Baz
Hopefully,
Wax
he's not drinking.
I'm gonna do a dab when I get off the show. So
You can do it now if you want. We don't
it's in
discriminate.
there. It's far.
Huh?
It's in
We don't judge.
Oh, okay. Funny
What
enough,
up, Baz Wax? They just wrote back and like, guys, and then all the
let's see
clapping
here.
and the heart
Baz,
and all that
my
stuff.
rosin in a minute, brother.
Baz Wax. I actually have a family.
Oh no, we lost Renato. He just hung up. I think he was going to say he has family in Scotland, and honestly, Max, so do I. My mom's, and I'm maybe giving out all the information, right? And people be like, "Don't give out this information because they'll be able to figure out your passwords." But my mom's maiden name is actually Walker, which is Scottish. So I'm part Scottish, and I've done my 23andMe thing, and like a lot of it is from the whole Scottish Irish part, and so yeah. Oh, here he is. He's back. He's back.
I pressed the
So
home
you were
stupid.
sa- you-
I pressed the
you
home
were-
stupid fucking button.
You were saying you're Scottish.
On my
I'm Scottish.
no,
I was
I'm
just
not.
saying I am as well.
I'm not actually Scottish, but my mommy have like a good portion of Irish, and at a certain point, during some of the unpleasantness or whatever years ago, the Irish family, some of the member of the Irish family moved from Cork to Scotland. So there was Irish people that settled in Scotland. So I'm still have family out there. So one day I
Nice.
gotta go. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
which
wanna
city
go.
they in, but I know that in the olden days the guys was what you call a furnace man. They was iron, like they work in the furnaces, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
no, I
heel,
wanna-
like a heel man.
like a real man. No, I want to go there as well
Yeah.
because I was saying I am part Scottish as well. Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
Nice.
I hope
Puff
that's all
pass.
natural Trebek.
Wax. What's his name? Dab Wax.
Oh, there you go.
Baz
Yeah,
Wax.
wax.
Here we go, Baz Wax.
You're smoking
right
Trebek.
on. Yeah. But so Renato, if you go to Scotland, do you know how to golf?
No, I don't do any of that stuff. I'm just gonna be drinking Scotch whiskey and meeting Scottish women
Oh, the
and
Coparinha. The Coparinha.
no, but we're talking about he's in Scotland, porra.
I'm saying if you go to Scotland, but yeah, you could take the caipirinha over there. You could introduce the
I
Scots
could,
to
but I'm gonna
caipirinha.
try the stuff they famous for, you know. I want
The
when in
whiskey.
home, do as the home and what the Scottish do, you know. And I'm gonna
Hey, so
swing my
Max-
shillelagh or whatever out there for some of that
Max,
one.
what's the best place? Like like we were saying, it's been really cool that we've gone really cool places with with the job, with fighting and stuff. Like, what's your favorite place that you've ever been around the world?
East
Man.
Palo Alto?
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
The Galleria in Van Nuys. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I liked Atlanta.
Huh?
I like Sao Paulo.
Oh, caray.
I don't know. It for me, it just kind of puts stuff in perspective more so. Being in Fortaleza, seeing the favelas, go to Mexico City where they had heads chopped off.
No, you saw people heads getting chopped off, boy.
Some heads got chopped off that day we were there. Like we had barricades, we had 50 cops taking
Are you
us through the
serious?
cartel.
And that was your favorite part? That was your favorite trip?
Yo, but I'm saying it just kind of
It put in perspective, yeah.
put stuff in perspective. I remember I went to the store. You know how we get to go to the store to get food? The guy had a gun pushing my grocery cart,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a different lifestyle.
Kidnapping.
Well, I'm glad you got out, Renato.
Well, I had to come out here and to provide myself to the rest of the world so they can enjoy that one.
But no, that makes sense. That makes sense that it's
Wait, speaking of, we were saying that we have some Scottish and I have the Irish and stuff. Now
yeah, did you do your 23andMe? You were gonna do that.
Yeah, but it haven't came back yet. But for you, what you have besides African?
Yeah, what's your deal? Because people were asking in the comments, Max. They were like, "Get the background for."
And
this,
don't
like,
say Turkey or whatever.
No, I have my 23andMe.
Oh shit! You have that one?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh,
and what does it say?
What's the verdict for her?
The verdict.
Was there anything in there that you was like, oh, caralho, I wish that wasn't in there?
Well, it's funny. My mom was like, "What?" I'm like, "It's what the DNA said." So on my black side, I'm half Nigerian.
Oh shit!
For the black, and then I got Congo.
Oh no shit! Like a Czech Congo.
Sierra Leone. Okay. Yeah, so that's my black side. My white side, I'm quarter Italian, and then Greek.
Wait, bring it up to your face for her. Greek? No, because we can't see you no more. Because when you're naming this shit, we're trying to see it on you.
See where it's at. So Spartan, you know what I'm saying?
Spartan
from Sicily.
You was thinking about Sparta, but I was just thinking about like feta cheese and falafel and stuff like that.
Man, you're making me hungry over here.
I was. Yeah. Wait, are you cutting? You're not cutting, are you?
No, but I'm starting to cut down though.
So none of that for you.
But yeah, I love feta.
But how you know you was related to the Spartans and you wasn't related to like the guy who made feta?
I'm a Sav,
Okay.
I'm a Sav, that had to be.
Hey, Renato, somebody just gave us $5.
Somebody gave me $5 personally?
And they said, Hanach, this is from Tim Klingbeil. Saying, Hanach, can you confirm that the website Blacked Raw was based on your life when you first arrived in New York?
It's true. It's loosely based on that one. But they didn't pay me for the heights, so they tried to kind of obscure that one by calling it Black Haw. But anybody who knows me can tell it's a loosely veiled my life.
Is it? Yeah.
They won't even hook me up with like a free membership. I gotta. You know what? Your Uncle Henach, can you believe this? When I'm watch Black Haw, I have to go on to
I don't even know what that is.
Oh well, you got a lot. You got it's a heel treat ahead of you.
Is that like a real site?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So no, don't even X videos, and then you can just look up Black, and then you have a lot of stuff. But the problem is that one's the free stuff because you got to pay a membership for the heel one. So
I'm not paying.
Exactly. But so I watched the one that you don't pay either. But height when the beautiful young lady is like, oh, I want to taste you. I want to taste you. I want you to came in my mouth for her. Then the black guy is go like this. Okay. And then height when he's about to do it, it goes, black.com. And then it cut that one off. So I'm go like this. Caralho. I'm Pui. What happened to the house? So that's the problem with that one. And if they would lace me up with a private membership, I could solve the whole shebang. I want to see the end of the movie. I don't know how the movie's going to end in that one, and I want to see. It's a shame.
I think it ends with a big explosion.
I think so, too. I love that kind. That's action. I like an action movie. Not a fucking mystery suspense. I want to see the action.
A little bit of do you like a little bit of romance with the action?
Never mind romance when I'm trying to do that. I do like
comedy. It's probably more comedy with your explosion.
Oh, it's comedy because you're choking. You it's like someone putting the seltzer bottle on you like that, like a clown in the old days. Fucking Jimmy Durant. You go like this. Yeah, it's a comedy, I hype. But what the fuck was I saying about that? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Drama. I do like. I will tell you this, because you know that a lot of times they just full of shit. They just acting kind of. I mean, they fucking, but they're not really feeling each other that much. You know, I mean, you can tell. Sometimes there's genuine feeling between the people, but it's not always. You know.
Are you still talking about porn?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. What are we talking
You
about?
think there's genuine feeling?
No, not love or something. I'm saying, for the most part, they're just doing it like you're like a hooker, fuck a
Yeah,
John or
like a
whatever.
robot. Like it's
Yeah.
just going to work.
However, you can tell sometime where they're
Yeah.
kind of like really like, I'm actually
Well, yeah,
enjoying fucking you.
and that's the ones that you probably enjoy watching more.
Yeah,
right?
but I'll tell you, back to the romance thing. Every once in a while, in those situations, you see that ones like kiss each other for a sec. You know what I mean? And you don't normally see that. So you see, like they naturally was like, you know how like when you're fucking like a heel person, you know, you might kiss them. In the porno movies, not a lot of kissing going on. You know? I mean, you understand? Wait, what?
You might. You just said when you're effing somebody, you might kiss them.
I mean that to say you're gonna kiss them. I mean, you're kissing someone you like. You know that you're not just fucking on the camera.
I just
or
think
whatever.
might just seems like a strange word to use in that instance.
Oh God, you're getting hung up on the hung stuffs. So when you see them to kissing each other like passionate like that while they're fucking, you know, then you start going, you know, and something about that I like because I'm like, oh God, she's into this one.
You could
I go
feel
like
it.
this. I go, she's into it. I go, okay, God, we got a good one here.
And people,
Yeah, she's into that one.
That's
Oh,
what
she's into that one.
right? You could tell if someone's being fake, or you'd be like, "Oh, that's for real right there," and that's what people are drawn to.
Renato!
It's the reality. You can't buy that one. It's either you have it or you don't. It's that it factor.
I don't need to see it.
You say you don't need to see that one?
I don't need to see that. It's private. Take it, keep it at home. We don't.
What? Oh, me, the pantomime, my joint piece?
Yeah, we don't need to see that.
Some people need a visual
No.
representation of that one.
No, this is why people, Jay Curiel, I can't believe we're even having this conversation, but Jay
I
Curiel
can.
is saying that's why they prefer to watch the amateur videos.
Oh, that one true. Yes, well, that's true. That's
That
true,
makes
but sometimes they look like
video sucks,
A little rough.
the video sucks, but I do like that one. But a lot of time, let's face it, sometime of course there's some nice looking ladies in the amateur, but for the most part, there's some ones that is like, oh God, but here and there's a good ones for sure.
So wait a minute, wait.
Why? Yeah.
What's the threshold for you? What you consider like a 6 and above, a 7 and above? Like, what's your threshold?
I don't have no rules or whatever.
Well, you just said that some of those are like.
I'm talking about a Haggerty looking bitch. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about like, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you look at a girl, you go, oh.
That's what I'm asking. I don't.
You ever look at a fucking girl that's not attracted?
Yeah.
That you're not attracted to? Well, just because she's sucking on somebody's dick, don't make me go like, oh, well, okay. I mean, if I have the option, which I do, I go like this. Look, skip that one, go to the next fucking one. So you have a better chance to find a nicer looking, more attractive girl in the heel stuff, but you got less chance of genuine connection and attraction.
Yep.
So it's that game we play. It's a gentle.
So the ugly girls are going to be the tryhards. Is what.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There's quite a few attractive girls who put their back into it.
Needed to know or wanted to say. I don't even know why.
Don't worry about an old mother, Hubbard. You're gonna be okay. You're not gonna have a hissy fit right now. You're gonna have a dream.
Don's story is saying though, Renato, that you are speaking facts. So apparently, more people agree with you than don't.
It's true. I'm just tell the truth, boy. I'm just being myself, like we told fucking Hernando or whatever the guy's name was. The guy. You know?
Well, I will say this though, Renato. At this point, we're about almost 2 hours in here.
Oh, God, I didn't even notice. Time flies when you're talking about.
Well, we did start a little late, so we're over 90 minutes in.
Okay, I don't mind you hap it up here.
Yeah, I'm just saying because I don't at this point. Max is probably starting to feel himself, so I
Max.
don't want to like.
I'm getting
Max,
pretty
what
lit.
was the white part? We never got to that, did we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're 23 and me.
Italian and Greek.
Oh, Greek. What am I talking about? Of course,
I've been to
because
Greece.
we
I've been to
discovered
Greece.
that
I had a great time in Greece.
we
I
discovered
wanna
that your
go
ancestors made artisan
to
feta.
Greece. I'll go to Greece.
You got to go to Greece. You haven't been?
Mm-mm.
I've
You gotta
never
go.
been either. I gotta go
I've been
there.
to Europe.
I've been. I loved it.
Yeah, I haven't been to Europe.
I bet you did love it. You like those
You've
Greek
never.
men.
I did
No,
love those
I
Greek
haven't
men. And
been.
guess what? To be honest with you,
No.
Renato, can I tell a little story?
You can.
I never had any dates in high school. I had pretty much no action. I went on a trip to Greece when I was in
Oh,
high school, and I
wow.
met boys over there, and they paid me attention. And
You
it was
met
the
men
first
over
time in
there,
my.
caray.
It was the first time. Well, these guys that were on a soccer team, and it was the first time that literally it was the first time in my life that boys paid attention to me was in Greece. And girls that I was with on the trip who were used to getting all the attention at home weren't
Ah,
getting any attention over there. And it
ah.
was literally the first time that I ever got attention from boys. And I remember thinking, I just need to leave America.
I need to
Apparently,
move to
like
Greece.
I'm hot as soon as I leave America. But
We've
like
talked about this
literally,
before.
I
It's
know,
where
but
you gotta go where your bread is butter.
that trip literally like it changed my life. It made me literally know, okay, this is some bull crap that I'm dealing with at home, but
It is
like
not
it's gonna get
necessarily
better.
all of America. It's just you gotta know where your demographic is. You know,
It was
you
such a
can't
good trip for
expect.
me. I'm not
Yeah,
even kidding.
Well, I
It
believe
was
it.
a
That makes
very
a lot.
important trip for me.
of course. That and thank God you went there, or maybe not. Thank God because your self esteem would be low, and I control your mind for her.
You
What
know,
you said? What you said?
I said that confidence boost. Like, damn, hold on, this is
Right?
what's going on.
Yeah,
Like, we out
but
I
here.
needed it.
I gotta keep her down though. I gotta keep that confidence down for her.
You're not.
Mm, that's too much confidence, cara. You get big ideas for her. Too many big ideas.
You know, you guys all claim you want a smart woman and that you want to,
No, we want a dingbat for her.
No, we don't.
No, I don't want a dingbat. No, I can't stand that dingbat. To be honest, that fucking bummed me out. You know why?
I
I'll tell
love
you
that
why.
word.
They're
When
useless.
I hate when you can't. When somebody says something so fucking stupid, it just you just go, ugh. It make you pity them or something,
Makes
and
your
then
heart stop. So
pity is not sexy, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like,
they gotta have value.
yeah,
Max, were
you
you a
should have
player in
value.
high school? Like, did you? Because you strike me
I
as the
can just
type
fucking imagine.
that, like, literally was scraping them off.
I don't
Like,
want
you probably
to
had more. You were like rolling deep in the
It was
ladies.
like it was so the easiest thing in the world. It was
Because you played sports too, huh?
I did a little bit. I was running the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Oh, so you was the kind of guy who have a nice car and some nice sneakers and chain and stuff.
I was doing my little thug thing.
I can understand that. You had a little extra pocket money than some of the other children's.
But you know, I was like I said, I don't want to incriminate myself.
I understand. We get the picture.
It was I mean,
So you were popular with the ladies.
yeah, you know.
Ah.
I'm
I
married.
How'd you
see.
meet your wife?
I keep saying a bunch of stuff on here. But
Yeah,
How'd
but
you
she
meet-
get a
yeah.
she get a kick out of that too, thinking about the young, the young Payne Griff out there hunting the streets, and all the chicks want to get their hands on him.
It was crazy. It was, man. Those were, it was a little bit different back
What kind of car did you have in those days for her?
What did I? No,
And you know it had tinted windows for her.
I had a black Firebird.
Oh
with
boy,
the honeycomb lights. It was pretty sick.
Firebird.
with a
Did it
system
have the
in there.
Firebird on the hood?
It had the lights, that went where they popped up, and then the T-tops were clean.
T-top, yes.
Yeah, the cheat chop is nice. And did you have a system in there?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, man. Them days, man. Them days
Nice.
were wild.
Nice.
Wild.
Playing that Mac Dre.
It's more than a movie. It's like I've lived. So look, I lived a whole 20 lives in those 6, 7, 8 years, I lived lives that people wouldn't even fucking believe. Like, fucking. So now I'm good, you know? Like, I got, like, I'm telling you, like, I got it exponentially in that time. Was this whatever I wanted, fucking, it's what it was, man.
That should probably help you now in your fight career because you're like, look, I done seen some shit.
You done it, right? You
I've
can stay
been-
focused now on the fighting.
I've done everything, you know, straight up. So,
But I mean, even in the fighting, you can go like, look, I've been in scary situation, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, but that makes a lot of sense because the distractions also, you know, like I said, once people find success, the distractions, the pull, the glitz, the glamour, like if you already had all that floss, like you're like, yeah, I'm good.
It went down, like I'm saying, it went down. So now, like,
I'm still avail myself.
I mean, it'll be going out of control like that. Like,
Renato's still available for those asking. He's still available.
We used to get them. What'd you say?
I said I'm still avail myself of those distractions, but for research purposes, God, are you? I'm trying to research the female psyche, and also the female physique, and the female cheek.
Well, speaking of the female, it's not even speaking of this. I'm just saying Max has a lovely woman, you know. And
why are you gonna? Speaking of that stuff, you're gonna bring up his lovely young.
I'm just saying we should let him go, and like I said, it's probably time to wrap it up.
Okay, wrap it up. Just like Drake did, he wrapped it up, and then he put a hot sauce on that one, and just like that, I'm gonna sprinkle a hot sauce on the end of this one. And
hell yeah,
there you go.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, Max, if people want to follow you, of course they probably should. Where do they find you on social media?
Follow me on Max Payne Griffin. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. A little bit on TikTok, but I got the best memes, man. I make you laugh, man.
You do. You have great memes, and that's why the whole Drake thing. Because Renato hadn't even seen that earlier. Renato hadn't even seen that earlier. So I sent him a message. I did a screen grab of your post, and I was like, "Yo, bro, you need to see this thing that Max posted about Drake."
And he schooled me. I would have never known about the hot sauce incident.
How crazy is that story?
It's fantastic, that story. I love it. Make me like Drake even more. He's started to win his way into the light skin.
Back on Drake's team Drake now for that.
That's he's back in the light skin delegation.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, because "Nice for What" is basically like my anthem. So I never left Team Drake.
No,
sorry.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
"Nice for What" is my jam. That
me
song
and Payne Griff,
to me.
we have a different
but
criteria.
"Nice for What" speaks to me.
Yeah.
Renato, where can people find you on social media?
Oh, it's funny you should ask, Porja. You can find me on Renato_Laranja on all the ones. That's the best way to find out what I'm into, or what I'm up to. You're gonna see an assortment of all kind of stuff. Memes.
Okay, nice.
Pictures of yours truly, video.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this weekend you actually have a gig, right?
I do. Not unlike a lot of other weekends. I am host High Haulers. It's funny you should say that. High Haulers 11, which is this one is exciting. This is probably the most exciting concept since Cops versus Stoner.
You got to get Max in one of these.
Of course, we gotta get you on when you're not in, like when it's not gonna affect your fight or whatever. But because we don't want you to get some heifer addict to slip.
Obviously,
on
the
you.
high part is not a problem.
Yeah. But yeah, so this one is gonna be. It's called It's called Big versus Mighty, and it's gonna be like David and Goliath. So one team is all big, fat, fucking big dudes, and then the other one is just small guys. And so it's like basically an absolute. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and Jessica I is gonna be my co-anchor, my co-commentator, and not unlike. Look, the great thing about High Haulers is the matches is always exciting because of the whole match. But even if you didn't even fucking like jiu-jitsu, even if you've seen enough jiu-jitsu, because let's face it, I seen a lot of fucking jujitsu in my life. If I never saw another jujitsu, I would be okay, you know. But of all the fucking ones I watch, this one always stay exciting. However, if you even if you didn't fucking like jujitsu, you also get to hear your uncle Hanach the whole fucking Chinese. What more could you ask? So you're gonna get entertained, you're gonna get titillated, you're gonna get inspired. And
Between
then
you
you
and Jessica, which one's big and which one's mighty?
oh god, are you? I think I'm
I
have
mean,
both.
because Jessica has her she's a sexy girl too.
She's gonna have her eye on something big and mighty, cara. Her somebody said her brown eye, cara. I'm kidding.
I'm so sorry, Jessica.
No, Jessica, she knows she have an asshole. She don't have to.
God.
It's not news to her that she have an asshole.
I'm over here dying.
I just was trying to promote her thing, and now it's just not.
I promoted her butthole, boy. Huh?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Jess.
Yeah.
At any rate, on Instagram, you can find me at KBheat. That's where we initiate these Tuesday Night Festivities shows. So earlier tonight, we were talking with Calvin Cater. So you can find that over on Instagram right now. And I will also post it here on my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Where's my $5? Don't think I forgot about that.
Tomorrow. I'll post it here on my YouTube channel tomorrow. But if you are here for the first time, or if you're here back or whatever, please subscribe. Hit the notifications. We've been doing this every Tuesday. This is episode number 19. We're just humming along. We're having a lot of fun. And obviously, as you can see, we bring in the big guests. So,
Yeah, we got Max Payne Griff even in the after party. We always have a light-skinned celebrity, no matter what. Either you're gonna get Anthony Smith, you're gonna get.
We had Eric Anders, Anthony Smith, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
what I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, I tell you what, Cub Swanson I'm gonna just bring him into our club anyway, because Cub is like borderline.
Yeah, but we're talking about the after party.
I know, yes, for the after party, you're right. But yes,
I mean, which is supposed to be not star-studded, but even that we give you that. Even on this one we give you
all this good stuff for free.
We treat you too good, boy. We're spoiling them,
we are spoiling them. So please subscribe. But over on Twitter, where I also broadcast is at After Party Live. It's Karyn Bryant as in KBheat, no relation, but may he rest in peace. So please also check out all these festivities shows, and Angela Hill and I have a What Had Happened Was podcast as well. But yeah, thanks for joining us. And Renato, thank you for gracing us again this week, because I know you're busy.
It's true. It's the least I can do, the people need that. People deserve that one.
He's a cool motherfucker, Renato. I like you.
I like you too, Payne Griff. I appreciate you.
I mean, you too fucking.
All right, well, Max, listen, you can just be in the club now. So he's in the light-skinned club apparently.
You in there?
So when you want to stop by, you're gonna get the links now, and you'll just be part of the family.
Let's go.
Okay, everybody. So until next week, or actually until Saturday, when you're gonna be watching High Haulers 11 on YouTube, starting at I believe 9 p.m. Pacific time.
Or you're watching me on Friday.
They're gonna be done by that already, I think.
Okay, but on Friday you're gonna watch me on UFC Live and the UFC pre-show.
We do true.
On ESPN2 and on ESPN Plus, because I'm working this weekend, and I'm pretty sure I'm working with Light Skinned Miss Hart and Rashad. I think those are my two homies this week.
Rashad.
Hi.
Not so light skinned. Oh well.
But he's in the Hall of Fame.
Well, not the light skinned Hall of Fame, got on you. Okay, everybody. Until next time, until Saturday, until next week, all that stuff. Ciao and hot sauce for all you guys.
See you, bye.
Hot
Peace
sauce.
out, everybody.